Kalivi is a magical place, and I've been a visitor to Kalivi for the last 25 years. My mother and father are both born in Kalivi, and we emigrated to Australia, but I've got lots of aunties, uncles and cousins, and I've come back regularly with my wife and children as well. And while I was over, the castle was for sale, and it was just the talk of the country. But the whole idea to buy it and develop into something sort of evolved over the next few months back in Australia, and then eventually just joined the auction, and then we had it. Look, as I said, I'm connected there, but it actually didn't feel that far away. It only felt a day away. You know, it's a little bit different now with COVID and travel restrictions in Australia, but to get to Kalivi, for me, was a lot easier than to get to a lot of places in Australia. I could be there quicker than some parts of Australia, so it never felt that far away. And when I got there, I always felt at home. And I knew I had plenty of friends to help with things. So, you know, it wasn't a factor for me. To get started was a long, hard slog, and then the whole construction itself was probably for me personally much more so, because I was heavily involved, and was probably there a couple of weeks a month for 2 years, so over and back, and my family, my wife Robin and my 15-year-old son at the time came and lived with me for 6 months over there. So it was a long, hard job, but eventually we got it opened, and that was Easter before last, and then we had the official opening in July 2019, and that week or so was wonderful time. The opening day, official opening day itself, the sun was shining, Kalivi just looked stunning, the place looked lovely, and my mother and father were able to come to cut the ribbon. So and I had brothers and sisters and lots of family. We had a couple of really great family celebrations. So that, you know, was a real highlight, probably a highlight of my life actually. Our ideas and our architects' ideas were aligned, and you know, they did a very good job. And then Newry Architects, O'Hagan and Associates. I think the whole place benefited from the fact that the architects loved the place and loved the area, but had never designed a hotel before. We loved the place and loved the area and never built a hotel before. It's not all done yet. It's still quite an important stage, and we've built a very good team, and they're working very well. But to make this into a business that's secure and will be around, we've got a little bit more work to do. We know we will get there, but you know, the job isn't all done at Kalivi yet. But you know, I think you know, when it is done, we might be able to look at something else.